my channel. Welcome to another vlog. It has just gone past 9 o'clock in the morning and it is already 21 degrees. 21! I think today, like by lunchtime it's going to get to like 31 degrees, which is my version of hell on earth. Well, anything. So 21, it's fine, especially if there's a breeze, that's fine. Don't mind that. Like anything above 21, I don't mind. Anything above 21 to 22, 23, it's kind of pushing it, but again, if there's a bit of a breeze, it's fine. Obviously, it's not my ideal world, and that's when I start to like moan and want it to end. And then like anything from like 25 onwards is like pure hell on earth. Well, realistically, anything after 21 is hell on earth. Like no, like I am sweating and it's already like 9 o'clock in the morning. So in the UK this week we're actually having a heat wave, which if you're in the UK you will know that our heat is really, really bad. But if you aren't in the UK, let's take Spain for example. Spain's heat, I've never been to Spain, don't think I ever will. It's not on my wish list. It is a hot climate country, majority of it anyway. But anyway, so like that their heat is different to our heat. Our heat is more humid, it's more, sticky, it's like not really nice. A lot of our properties don't have aircon due to obviously a lot of us live in older properties. Even the new builds like that we're building now, but they don't really have heating, and a lot of our houses, especially even if they were built in the last like 10 years, they were designed to keep heat in rather than to let heat out, because obviously we're supposedly not used to warm weather. Like I think like obviously 21 degrees, 22 degrees, that's max. And then in the last couple of years, like anything above, I would say really 25 degrees, but anything above 25, for us is like back in the day, like it was very like not a thing. And then when it did happen, it's like and it is so but yeah, and I am not built for this heat. I am not built for this heat. Like every single bit of me right now in my pajamas is already starting to get attached to my body, and I'm not liking it. So I need to quickly get into some clothes, some cooler clothes, and yeah, I spent a nice cozy day together. Not really cozy because I think it's a little bit too warm for a cozy day, but we're gonna have a nice cozy day at home. Mum and Dad have actually gone to a flea market, so they got up. I think they got up at 6. Got up, headed out, got ready, headed out, and headed over. They wanted to kind of go early so they could, one, beat the crowds, and two, get back before it gets too hot. So my sister and I have had a nice cozy morning at home, just very chilled morning. I was supposed to upload a YouTube video yesterday, my first YouTube video since my little break that I took, my little disappearance. In that video I explain, what's happened, so definitely check that out. I'll leave a link down below and I'll pop it somewhere up on here. I think it's on this side. Is it on this side or is it on this side? It flips, so I'm not too sure if it's on this side or that side, but whatever side it is, I will have it popped up at the top, and it's just tell you where I've been really. Heat, because of heat and everything like that, I just couldn't be bothered to finish off editing the last bit. So this morning I just finished off editing that last bit, and it's now uploaded to YouTube. So we're now fully back. I'm hoping we are now fully back and there won't be a break for a long time. But yeah, I also thought later this afternoon we could actually have a bit of a catch up, tell you about my sister's birthday, what we got up to, because I haven't actually managed to talk about her birthday yet, and obviously in my last vlog we were prepping for her birthday, doing the last couple of bits, so I kind of want to maybe sit down later this afternoon, maybe in the shade, and we can have a bit of a catch up. The summer vibes, I don't know, anyone else like that? But yeah, anyway, I can't wait to spend a nice cozy day with you, and I will see you in a bit. Okay guys, I have just got myself ready for the day. I've just popped on this very cooling kind of outfit. I do not want to get too hot today and be sweating, so just decided I'll just pop on this really cool outfit. I popped on these linen shorts, which I believe are from ASOS, but they could also be from Primark. I'm not too sure where they're from. And then I also have popped on this white t-shirt from Primark. All of my t-shirts are from Primark. I love the fact that they are really cheap. I would rather buy 5, 6, 7 t-shirts than buy one t-shirt for £10. If you get what I'm saying, like I would rather buy 5, 6 t-shirts for which I think each one's like £4.50, I believe, in Primark, the ones that I go for anyway, because I know they do like a £2 something one as well, which is the exact same, and you wouldn't really notice the difference, but I just thought the £2 ones was a little bit too thin, rather than buying like one t-shirt for like £10. Only downside to them is, again, they're not really that good quality. Now I've had these t-shirts, these two t-shirts, I would say for like over a year now, and they have just got, one t-shirt has got 2 holes in them, in the label, where the label started, the stitches have started to come out, and then I also pierced a hole, but got to keep in mind that I do wear these t-shirts quite regularly, they're always in the wash. I've only got 2 white t-shirts, which means a lot of the time, they're either being worn or they're in the wash, ready to be washed, and then obviously once they're washed, then so I've now got myself ready. I'm just going to quickly head out before it gets even hotter, water the plants, and then we're going to tidy up the kitchen.
If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through.
Okay guys, I have just been getting on with a couple of bits around the house. I'm now going to cut up some of our fruit and wash our strawberries and grapes, just so then, it's a bit more accessible. And then once I've cut up the fruit, so we've got a watermelon, no, we haven't got a watermelon, we've got a melon, I believe this is a melon. Well, it's actually called a honeydew, but I'm pretty sure we class these as melons. And then we've also got a pineapple. I'm also going to wash some strawberries and these red grapes, just so they're a bit more like accessible for people who want a bit of fruit. And then I'm also going to make a lemon and lime, maybe a bit of mint, to see if we've got any mint. I think we've got some mint left somewhere, and do a bit of like a lemon and lime mint water, just so it's a bit of refreshing kind of drink, in a jug, ready for you to help yourself when we have a heat wave. Sometimes I can't be bothered to go and actually fill up my drink, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I would rather have it in a jug where it's all pre-done, all I got to do is pour it in, rather than having to go every time I need to. That makes sense. But anyway.
Close your eyes. Do you feel the same? Only thing that matters when I change, I will let you into my mind's deep. The color that falling tears that have been long asleep. The lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything we want. Oh, stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our souls. Oh, stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our soul. Get out of your skin. Only this matters. Let it in.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. When you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
Last chatted. Oh my god, it is. What time is it? It's. And according to my phone, it is still 32 degrees. There is now a slight breeze, which is nice. When it does come, it comes and it's really, really nice. But I am sweaty. I haven't done anything to my hair today, so my hair's kind of been like this. Which isn't the vibe. I hate my hair not being done. I just love my hair like being styled and everything. When my hair's styled, I just feel so much more put together and stuff like that. But I just like, I can't be bothered, be sweating. I'll probably be wearing a hat anyway, which means I push my hair back, and yeah, I'm also sweating. My hands, my arms, whatever this is bit, the elbow bit thing, like whatever that bit, so that's the elbow, isn't it? But like whatever that is called, it's like sticking together. It is boiling. My phone, oh my god, it is so hot. It's like slimy as well because of, my hands are sweaty and stuff, and yeah, we're trying to maybe sit down and talk about my sister's birthday, what we did to get to that too. But again, I feel like it's just been so hot. Like, oh my god, like, I think it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. But I think we might be having thunderstorms tomorrow, which is just what we might need. Like, I think the rain will help cool it down, and especially if we do have a lot of thunder. I love a summer's thunderstorm. I know that we're not really typically. I know we're not quite in summer yet, like officially, but for me, like 1st of May, it is the first day of summer. Like same with like autumn. 1st of September to the 31st of October is autumn, and then like 1st of November all the way to, I would say, end of January, beginning of February, mid-Feb is like winter, and then from then it's like spring, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm not looking forward. If it is Thursday tomorrow, I'm now not looking forward to tomorrow. I was hoping it would start to cool down. It is starting to cool down. It will start to cool down by Wednesday, which I'm hoping is true. So let's talk about my sister's birthday. So my mum was working on my sister's birthday. So she works from the hours of 9 to 1. So she had to go in on my sister's birthday, which was fine. So we woke up as normal. So from as long as I can remember, we would always wake up early on anybody's birthday, and watch them open gifts. It was obviously my dad at the time, because at the time, like when my sister and I were children, Dad was the only person going to work, and everything we would wake up early. So my mum, for example, would wake up, let's say 5:30, head downstairs, set up the table with the last remaining bits the night before. My mum will set up the table, or wherever we're having the birthday breakfast, and that kind of thing. Coffees and teas would be making, Dad would come down obviously half ready as normal, and then we would go down, and it was a nice time because then we got to spend time with our dad just before he went to work on our birthday, if he had to go to work. And everything, which was really nice. And yes, all she really did was open her cards mainly. Obviously have a bit of a birthday breakfast. We had croissants and fruit. She opened a couple of gifts. And then when Dad was taking Mum to work, my mum's mum and dad came over, and we had to drop over Charlie's card. So obviously Charlie shown, then what she bought. Then she went off to ballet. I tidied up the kitchen. Dad came back. Then went back out again to go and pick up Charlie, and they got a little coffee, and went to pick up Mum. Whilst I made the lunches with a little bit to eat, and then later that evening we went to, later that afternoon, I would say about, when did we leave? We left here for just gone 4:30. Went to this beautiful hotel, pub, restaurant near us. It's literally in our town. It's a Tudor style building. It's been there since I think at least the 1500s. The Tudors wasn't the Tudors before that though. Whenever the Tudors was, so we sat in the courtyard. They had this beautiful courtyard with some outdoor seating, and then some tables and stuff like that for you to sit on. And it is really, really beautiful. They've got plants, olive trees, and we actually went there for my birthday when I was 21. We sat inside and actually had an actual meal. They have there's a coffee shop as well, so we go there quite regularly for coffee as well. Well, obviously I don't have coffee, but yeah, we've been there a couple of times. I love that place. It's one of my favourite places to eat, drink. Yeah, okay, some of the areas could do with a bit of a tidy up. And my mum had a cocktail. My sister has a cherry. I can't think of what the actual word is, but it's a cherry cocktail with Prosecco, vodka, and something else, and then also a cherry liqueur. I think it was a liqueur, and which we really, really enjoyed. And then my mum had a pineapple, or was it coconut? It was pineapple coconut cocktail. I'm not too sure which one she had either. I didn't go and order. I was outside waiting, sitting outside. And then my dad and I had a glass of wine, because by the time we got down to the place one, we had to quickly. It was getting up to, coming up to 5 o'clock, and then by the time we ordered, it was 5 o'clock. So we had an hour to drink, because we had less than an hour to drink and chat and things like that, because we had to go up to this Italian place for food for 6. I think we kind of took a little bit longer than we wanted to. I think we should have left earlier, so we had a bit long time. We should have left at 3 rather than 4:30, so we could have a couple. Because oh my god, Charlie was quite tipsy. she was quite like chatty, laughy, like pretty much anything that we said, she was laughing. Seriously, like anything that we could say, anything that you could say, she was laughing. Like it was like really, really funny. Went up to we managed to get there just before 6, which was perfect, like a couple of minutes before 6. And then we ordered our food. I had a pizza. I was going to go for like a risotto or pasta, but I just really fancied pasta. And I also thought, do you know what, pasta might look, the pizza might be better for this heat, because it was quite warm on Friday. My pizza, very like meaty. I was looking at the menu, and they have one of the pizzas was with hot honey. So it was a pizza with hot honey, and I love hot honey. I quite like hot honey. I was like, oh my god. And I haven't had hot honey in a while, so I was like, oh my god. This is I think, when was the last time I had hot honey? Was it during Christmas time? Was it Christmas time? Or did we have it recently? I don't know. But yeah, we had a really good evening. We came back, Charlie opened the rest of our gifts. We had cake, even though we couldn't really eat cake, we still ate cake. Mum and Charlie did struggle to eat their cake, but their slice of cake. Mum always bakes her cakes. She has always baked our cake. Obviously, there has been times where we would have a character cake, like Charlie would have like Frozen or Panda Pig or Disney princesses. Obviously, like things like, for me, like Spider-Man, that kind of thing. And yeah, but other than that, Mum would make her own cakes. Well, the last couple of years, she's definitely been making her own. She's been making her own cakes, and this year she did a pineapple, like kind of like a carrot cake, but instead of carrot, it was pineapple. So think of all the ingredients that you have in a carrot cake, but just swap the carrot with pineapple. Really nice. Something cream, I'm not too sure, like not buttercream, but something else. Charlie's birthday cake, and that is what it looks like. It was delish, and she sprinkled like summery bits like pineapples, flamingos. Yeah, but yeah, overall she had a really nice birthday. She really enjoyed it.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time.
Evening. It is now 8:25 in the evening, or like almost like 8:30. It is still 31 degrees according to my phone. It is roasting. I am debating on leaving the window wide open tonight. I'm debating. I am seriously really thinking about it, because right now my room is boiling. It is boiling. And yeah, there is a nice breeze occasionally, but it is still boiling. I am stupidly in my pyjama bottoms. I should have maybe found some nice cooling shorts to sleep in tonight, but I just don't have any. I have made myself a cup cup of tea. Now you're probably thinking, Oliver, it's like what, 31 degrees, why are you having a cup of tea? But apparently, well, first of all, I'm British, so obviously, but apparently hot drinks or anything hot cools you down. I don't know how true that is. Like, apparently, it's way better. It's so much better to have if you want to cool yourself down rather than a freezing cold drink. Apparently, it's something to do with your blood or body heat, that kind of thing. I'm not too sure, but I was told that years ago from my gran and granddad. They said, drink hot drinks to cool you down. Must be an old person's thing. After all, trousers, they are stuck to my legs. I'm going to pop on Downton Abbey. I'm just going to chill out, watch a bit of Downton Abbey. We've had dinner. I forgot to get a clip of dinner. So we had kebabs, but in pita bread. Lamb. No, we didn't have lamb. Pork. We cooked it in the oven. Diced it up into cubes, popped it in the oven with some seasoning, and then we had some salad on the sides, peppers, cucumbers, celery. What else did we have? Tomatoes. Is that it? I believe that is. And we had a glass of Pimm's and lemonade. And yeah, so we drank that, ate that, and yeah, so now I have we've just started up. I've just popped on my pyjamas. I did wash my feet actually in the bath. Something that I like to do is in the summer is wash my feet. Like, even if it's literally just throw them under some cold water, it gets rid of any. I was just chatting, and then all of a sudden you went dark. The screen, I just looked over to the screen, and as I did, it went dark. It went, so I don't know what happened. I believe it was still on because I tried to turn it on, and the flash came on. So I knew it was on. So I don't know, if I was I don't know if it was still recording or anything. But yeah, so I'm one of the people that like to walk around the home, in bare feet. In the summer, I can't have anything touch my feet. So also I'm picking up a load of stones, mud, that kind of thing. So what I like to do is run upstairs quickly, swirl my feet off. But also, I hate when my feet get so hot. I hate my sweaty feet. Same with my hands. Right now, my hands are sweaty. And yeah, it's not long since I've just washed them as well. Yes, I've done that. I've also then just popped on my pyjamas, as I said. I've got myself a cup of tea, and then I'm going to chill out for the evening. And
nobody's losing.